Cow catcher? Have you guys actually ever seen a cow catcher? Those are terrifying things. On the front,
Yeah.
the big rooted thing on the front of the train. That's called a cow catcher. I don't think you can catch a cow on something like that. Do you?
No.
Actually, if anything, I think that sounds like it would be quite painful. Question mark?
Yeah.
I see. I see.
You see?
I see.
You see, huh?
Yeah.
What do you see? Oh, see, what do you say? Oh, see what I say.
I see we're live streaming.
Wait, where'd the game go?
Yeah.
What happened to the game?
Yeah.
I thought you guys were playing a game.
I see we're live streaming, sir.
We
No,
are.
we're not live streaming. No. You missed it.
Kaiju. We get our social media links notifications.
Well, just ignore it. Go back to playing your game.
No. I'm done anyway.
I'm done as well.
I'm sure you are.
Yeah.
So, by the way, that thing right there, that's a fly strip, in case anyone's wondering, the thing that's spinning around in my house.
Yeah.
So good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, and thank you for joining us once again, the Modern Sisters of Gaming. I am Kaiju, the sad Kaiju, okay? With me here is Juggernaut, the jolly Juggernaut, Jared.
Hi, everyone.
And the Necro not showing in this video unless he wants to, Nick, the Necro Nick. Hello, Necro.
Hello, I'm right here. My video's open. Hi.
Mm.
Did you not see it?
Well, I don't know if this is you or your AI version of you, so I can't truly say which it is. This is definitely
See?
AI because he's being very kind to me.
See, here's the thing, though. If Necro would program his AI, he would make sure his AI would do something like that. So
Well, yeah.
we still don't know that's Necro or his AI.
He's being very kind. He's being too kind, in fact. As you can tell, the Necro AI, because it's just way too nice, too kind.
You know what? You'll talk about them fucking horror mongrel fucking.
It's the real guy. Now. It's the real guy. It's the real guy. Okay. AIs have a search filter. They can only see somebody swears before they blank themselves out. So.
I can go for fucking days, whore.
It's pronounced hoa, and yes. Now, what this is it's just a live stream. Random. Poof, we're here. I was gonna do some Final Fantasy, but
Boy.
Yeah. Depression.
Boy.
Yeah. We'll stop with that. So we're just gonna vibe for a little while, talk. We'll see how long it goes. Maybe it'll be an hour, maybe it'll be a full 2 hours. I don't know, we'll see. So as we can see, Necro is here, and I see the doggy and the doggy. 2 boxers. Juggernaut is here, as you can see his dashing good looks, and ladies, he's still single.
And plans to keep it that way.
No. I'm pretty sure we could find something.
Yeah.
Oh, how about this, Joe?
Yeah.
If we found a professional female wrestler who likes wrestlers, what would you think then? Huh? Yeah. I saw that smile and you got quiet all of a sudden, didn't you? I know your type. You want what's the damn of hang on. Yeah. You wanted to put you in the corner and give you the Bronco Buster.
I've had that.
Make it.
Yeah. Well, as long as you're not one of those people who wants the stink face instead, because that's gonna, no.
Hey, people like their asses eating out.
Listen, I am just saying that if it's your thing, let it be your thing. I ain't judging you. I'm ex-infantry. I'm not allowed to judge people anymore. Because, dear Lord, I could write a novel with everything you could judge me for. So, came to give.
I'm not ex-infantry, and goddamn, I think my novel's longer than his.
Jugs is pretty far up there, though. I know his is pretty far up there too. So just want to give some quick updates. So you guys are onto this, and by you guys, I mean you guys and you guys were watching right now. It's a little bit of an update video. So I am slowly getting over my issues, so I'll start putting up those videos soon. So don't worry about that. We have about 2 weeks worth of backup as of this date of videos I can put up, so we're good, you know. The school year is sadly coming to a start, and because of that, it just means that I have to begin going to bed much earlier because my son needs to wake up bright, shiny early in the morning. If I want your opinion, my friend, I will attach you to a disco ball and spin you around for 3 hours.
You spin me right round.
Baby, right. So a few things to bring up. As everyone knows, the upcoming month is, of course, September, everybody. And as we all know, that's the wonderful time where we do the lymphoma and...
Leukemia.
No, that's not it.
Leukemia.
No.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Lymphoma and Leukemia
Oh,
Society.
no, hang on. I got this. Hang on. It's something
Lymphoma.
Folks at home, he's trying to make it look like he's old and forgetting things.
I know, buddy. Buddy, this little scar on my forehead shows you I don't need anything to prove I can forget things. Don't let your skull ever try to catch a bullet, folks. It doesn't work for you. Speaking of which, man, I wish I was like one of those action heroes who could get shot like 6 times and keep going. No. No, I'm not hitting the ground hard. I am that one soldier who's at the, you know, you go into those stages, that one guy goes, here, have your gun, and you walk by, and you close the door behind you. That's me, because, I don't want any of to do that. No. So, since we're coming up, we have a few updates real quick to give you. First of all, September is, of course, going to be the live stream September that it always is. Where we'll be doing a couple videos, a couple of live streams. We are definitely going to be live streaming, of course, 7 Days to Die, because that's one of the ones we really like to do. Necro and Jug can continue to live stream their Saints Row, because that's always a fun bit of fun there. Tuesdays are usually Final Fantasy days, but can't really live stream that. I've noticed that a lot of people prefer the shorter episodes over the long episodes. I can only imagine them seeing a bunch of 2.5-hour episodes. We don't.
Yeah, no.
We'll find something to take that spot. Wednesdays, however, we're going to be either bringing back Project Zomboid, or we're going to bring back a series that me and Jug have been keeping on, which of course is Perfect Heist 2.
Yep.
Especially since me and Jug have found quite a few very mean, very nasty maps that we can really just have a lot of fun on.
Very, very fun custom maps.
And of course, we have to do bank, money bank. It's the only bank you ever need.
Yeah.
Money.
Yep. That has to be one of our first ones.
I know. I would like to do some live streams of possibly Last Train out of Wormtown. Because I know that Sub can jump into those. And I'm not sure what we will be doing on Fridays. And Saturdays will remain off. The following month, however, once we're done rocking the Leukemia and Lymphoma Foundation to its knees, because we do it every year. You know, we always make what we need every year for lymphoma and leukemia, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, because we've done it for 3 years now, and we've made $3,300 for them, which is exactly what we wanted to do each month. So, I say we got a good chance again. Now, we also have Spooktober. This is the month of spooks, and unfortunately the month that everyone around here seems to like, except for me.
Hey, we're bringing up my father.
Listen, I'm not bringing your father into this. I'm just saying that today, this redheaded child right here, and her mother, or was it yesterday night? One of those two. Last night. Who stole my chair, by the way. No, I'm just kidding. I gave it up. We're just staring at every single imaginable Halloween decoration and stuff from this one store. It's like, come on, guys. It's still August.
Would that store happen to be named Spirit?
No. We're going to go to that one, unfortunately. Mama Bear wants to go to it, and I'm pretty sure if Mama Bear wants to go to it, Trisha wants to go to it. So we'll be going there eventually. Hopefully it has some good things. I have seen that really wonderful Jack Skellington light up that sings "This Is Halloween." That looks pretty awesome. I mean, I know it would be too pricey for me now, but if I had the right amount of money, I'd get it. So
I'm just saying, if by any chance you do get it, and it's somewhere laying around whenever we come back up and visit, I did not take it, I swear.
Well, it's fine. It's fine, man. I'm just saying.
Now,
You'll find it with the rest of the Christmas decorations.
I would like to ask the viewing audience at home, The Nightmare Before Christmas movie, Halloween movie, or both?
Actually,
Oh.
I actually have this one, believe it or not. This is actually it was a Tim Burton piece, and the exact description from Tim Burton was it was an attempt at a movie in which somebody would try to explore a new thing because they thought they were no good at their old thing, and then they realized they were good at the good thing. Now, that's just me generalizing it. It's like 2 pages long. But like he said, like I could have done it with any holidays. I could have done it with Thanksgiving. I could have done it with Valentine's Day. I could have done it with Arbor Day. But it was just like one of those things. Like no matter how good you are at something, you can try something new. And if you're good at it, you're good at it. But don't give up on something you're great at. That's basically the storyline for the movie. Now, is it a Christmas movie or is it a Halloween movie? Yeah, 50-50.
Oh.
I'll be honest with you. Now, I'm not just saying this because Necro almost choked me to death, or almost choked me unconscious because I was fighting him for it. I'm just saying that it does have derivatives of Halloween. It definitely has derivatives of Christmas. And between you and me and being the big Christmas lover that I am, those Christmas scenes sucked. Jack was sucky as a Christmas giver. He was sucky. And to all of you who keep making those, there's going to be a part 2, there's going to be a part 2, going to be a part 2. If you're saying there's going to be a part 2 and it's going to show up in 20 years, I will be in my 50s and no longer care about holidays in general. Just going to be honest with you guys, I will not care at all.
I mean, it took how long for a second Beetlejuice movie?
Over 20 years. In fact, I think it was over 30 years.
It took how long for a second Tron movie?
Oh, good God, they could have left that one in the dirt.
Yeah.
And they're making a sequel to it?
Yeah.
I'd say how long did it take to make a good Batman movie, but I'm still waiting since 1986.
And the problem is with Tron, they've got one of the worst people to play a version of the Joker who is going to be part of it, Jared Leto.
Jared Leto, yeah. His version of the Joker was just sad. Look, I got shiny teeth and pierced nipples. Yay! No, stop.
No.
We don't need that. What about me? I'm just a sad clown Joker. No. He is called the Clown Prince of Crime. He is the Harlequin of hate. There's a reason why he's crazy, because he's fucking crazy.
There was only 2 that did it well.
Okay.
The original, which I believe his name was Caesar something. I can't remember. Okay. And Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Now, to throw one more in there, because it's from my childhood, about to show you guys how old I really am, I will say that none other than Luke Skywalker did a great Batman, or a great Joker.
In the animated series.
Oh, hell yeah. It's funny. Everyone's like, oh, he's Luke Skywalker. Do you realize that he's also the voice of Chucky? He's the voice of the Joker. Yes.
I mean, Heath Ledger's wasn't too bad either, but I can't rank him higher than Jack Nicholson or Caesar.
Jack Nicholson did it really well, and I think Caesar Ramon just played for the character too much.
Yeah, I mean, he was the first one that we ever saw, so he set the bar, kind of. Now, will I say Nicholas broke it? Possibly, but I'm not sure. They're too close together.
Oh, and to the makers of the Isekai Joker and all that thing, please stop. That was so bad. You guys just mucked it up so bad.
Yeah.
You literally picked Clayface. Clayface of all characters, and you made him useless. How can you make one of the most, if not the most dangerous villain from the Batman series a useless poser?
Yeah.
Not to mention that like the Joker's like just not really in the as a guy, you know. I kind of wanted more of him, but you get a lot more. I understand that Harley's the main character. But you get a lot more of Harley Quinn than where was it? Oh yeah, so that will be a month of horror games. These include games such as 7 Days to Die, games like Project Zomboid, games such as Devour.
No. No. No.
You keep saying no.
I know he does. That one V8, I have to purchase that, or someone's gonna have to grab that for me. That one, the. Give me a second here. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
I would rather listen. I would rather play Phasmophobia for 12 to 24 hours straight than play Devour.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Juggernaut's gonna play.
Go ahead.
Hang on, let's see it. See here. We have Demonologist.
Demonologist.
Hide and Shriek.
I don't think I have Demonologist.
Demonologist is what I consider to be a parallel spin-off to Phasmophobia. It's the same thing. It's just a different title.
I have the demo, but not that of the actual game.
Phasmophobia could be a good one as well. Hey, that's very odd. There's a game missing from our list here, Juggernaut.
What game?
It's a certain game about spiders. It just seems to be missing.
And about killing them?
Yes,
with a certain element?
With extreme prejudice, yeah. It's gone. It's as if somebody has deleted it. Perhaps they killed it with fire as well.
I wonder who that could have been.
We're also going to be Necro just raising hand. We're also going to be going into some more Gary's mod. My friend told me that he's loaded up the proper prop hunt and the proper TTT. What happened?
Okay.
So what happened was they told him they had to delete all those assets from Disney for whatever reason. Disney threw a big hissy fit, and when Disney decided to do that, they froze those mods, so that's why they weren't working. Kill with Fire 2, there it is. Hey, Necro, it's right here. What's the matter, Necro? We could always do. Oh, I got one. How about we do some Earth Defense 2049?
2049?
Yeah.
I should be back.
The storyline is this: you're playing as a group of soldiers with outlandish weapons. I'm talking like rocket launchers, orbital beam cannons, giant freaking robots, and you're fighting against. Well, they say it's God, but it's a God like being has the ability to straight creatures to fight you. And you fight all kinds of oversized monsters.
Are spiders one of them?
It's a possibility.
So there's a yes. And they're gigantic.
Oh, they're definitely large. Definitely bigger than a camel spider. You know, not too much bigger though.
I mean, there's one that I'd love to see Necro play, but I don't think he can do it. And I'm gonna post it in game. Ideas.
I have a game that involves spiders in it that I bet you Necro would play.
Oh?
Yeah, what if I told you that? Oh God, no. Oh God, no. Now that's a terrifying game. That game is spooktastic.
No, 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 no,
Necro.
no.
Choo choo Charlo!
Speaking of which, delete.
Well, Necro, I bet you I could tell you a game that has a lot to do with spiders, and even you would play it.
Oh,
Yeah, and what if I told you that the main character that we're talking about is the size of a human being?
are you talking about a Spider-Man movie or game?
That's correct. Yes, I bet you play Spider-Man, wouldn't you?
Yes.
So how can you play Spider-Man, but you can't play Kill with Fire, too?
He has a point.
Because Spider-Man doesn't look like a spider.
Well,
no one tell him. He's right. No one tell him. No one tell him. No one tell him. No, don't tell him.
I
Don't tell
mean, I want to say it.
I mean, the spiders in Kill It With Fire are like this big, at best. And
That's still a big spider.
And Spider-Man's like 5'6". Like,
yes, but he doesn't look like a spider.
Oh, okay. So
well, there was that one time, Necro.
No, don't tell him. Don't tell him. He does not need to know this.
I do know about the time where he looked like a real spider.
Yeah, that's the only time it's ever happened, and the only thing that was even worse than that. Yeah. Nobody said this. If you're gonna send anything, send it to our email address, themonstersofgaming@gmail.com. That way, I can show it to him without him himself. Let me just put it this way, Necro. The amount of times that Spider-Man has become, or transformed into, or fought against a spider-like being, etc., is, I'd say, about an eighth of the entire series. You have not seen the Spider-Man has to deal with. You haven't even seen Spider Legion.
I don't think I wanna.
Oh, come on. He's a guy who has to keep his head all bagged up, too. Because when he takes off, it's hundreds of thousands of spiders.
Kill with fire.
Oh, that's the best part. He can't be healed with fire. He's from hell.
Okay, nuke his ass.
Ladies and gentlemen, Neko would kill everyone just to kill a spider. Just to let you know. But yeah, so, and of course, as usual, we will have a big live stream at the end on October 31st. 31st is Halloween, right? Or the 30th for Halloween?
31st.
Okay.
31st.
I know there's one of
Every year.
Well, there's a holiday that's on the 30th as well. It always confuses me. And of course, you also have to remember that fall solstice is somewhere around there, and it can be on Halloween or it can be any day around it. So there's also that. That's one of the holidays I celebrate. Well, I would if I had more money, but that's besides the point. And the less we tell them about Silk's baby, the better. Anyway, other things that we're bringing up, of course, that in November is just going to be a regular month, and then December will be December again, just like it was last year. We'll be spending 2 days a week, probably Tuesdays and Thursdays, if we're cool with that. Starting a brand new D&D series, but this time, the foot's on the other shoe. Sorry, the shoe is on the other foot. I do not know why I said that. Anyway, this time you'll be meeting Necro Nick, Juggernaut Jared, and several others. But this time, they'll be making up their own classes. Level 1 of their classes and working their way up to as high as they can go before it's over. Which includes Necro's ability to screw with people's minds, Juggernaut's ability to create exploding stuffed animals, and much, much more. I just see Juggernaut smiling down every 6 seconds. That's just worrying me.
Hi, Jug.
Oh, speaking of things that worry me. Speaking of things that worry me. Has anyone seen the new? I'm not talking about you, gentlemen, but I'm talking about the fans at home. The new Fortnite series that's going on right now.
Marvel villains.
This Doom just looks awesome.
I can't wait.
I'm just saying, like I saw the way they described them. I heard the voices they gave them. It is Doom. It sounds just like Doom. Doom, of course, being my favorite villain from either Marvel or DC.
I should take you into a Fortnite match so you could see Doom prior to having him.
No, I already watched people do it. One of my friends has an entire Fortnite channel. Yeah, that's one of
that's not a Spider-Man. I know.
His name is Peter Parker, by the way.
Nah, it's an imitation.
Oh, it's an imitation. All right. So we have all those coming up. That'll be us for the rest of the month, or the rest of the year, basically. We'll have a surprise here and a surprise there, you know. And if we can get some more people to subscribe for us and everything like that, we'll be able to get that much closer to being able to perform some of the fun activities that I have planned for the channel. And boy, some of them are painful. Nick, what are you doing over there now?
Somebody's fucking with my name.
Oh, are they? Let me see what it says here. Oh, save the spiders. Ah, I got an idea. Let's do. There we go. Juggernaut. In November, we'll do an entire series donating to spiders.
There we go.
Spider research.
I will not be part of that.
What's the matter, Necro? As long as they're not in your house, they're safe, right?
You know what? I am curious about something now. I have to look.
There is a branch called the Save a Spider Society. They're for like helping out endangered species. So I know there's that. So in December will be us doing a D&D campaign. Since I know that nobody wants to start one up, I have one on the side already started up and ready to go. These guys will be exploring a very, very chilly location. I know it's not the North Pole, and no, Santa's not part of it. Because I've seen how weird those transitions get. Oh, they get weird. They get weird. Also, what do you think Necro should dress up for Halloween this time?
Spider.
Mama Bear wanted to invite Necro up, and she was going to get a costume for Cody, which is going to be a spider costume. And not tell him about it. And when he came into the house, she was just going to let Cody go running at Necro to see if Necro's reaction.
Look, he hasn't changed his. Now he has.
Now what have you become? Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Oh, that's a bad one, Necro. Whoa, in case you guys couldn't see it, that's censored because it would even make a Marine blush. That's one word too. There's no spaces in that. You have to say that with one breath. Oh wait, it's gone back. Oh my goodness! Why Necro? I never knew. He doesn't have a hatred of them. He loves them. Save a spider, everybody, with the spider lover. Oh, this is going to be a running joke for October right here. Juggernaut, start looking up names with arachnophobia and things like that in them and just send them up all October. Spider Pug! Wait, Spider Pug? I know! We'll have Necro play Pug again! Turbo Spider Pug! Just Pug? Okay, he wants to play Super Pug then, alright. I was going to suggest with the Halloween.
Alright. Fine. I'll accept that, Necro. I'll accept it.
Much like a pug.
You have won this battle, Jug. I will win the war by your life. on my blade.
Much like a pug, the Necro is short and farts a lot. But they're irredeemably cute.
Yes.
And he's still single, folks. Necro, the little pug. That's what we should have. We should have Necro's shirt. That way, when we open up the shop, we should have Necro's shirt be Necro in a pug costume. Like, just like glaring on the side, going, "I'm going to kill you, Jug," and on the back, just Jug sitting there, just holding up like a big pole over Necro. Like Necro's actually chained to the pole. And Jug's like, "You ain't gonna get me." Oh no! What that? I thought you. Okay. What? Anyway. If there's any games you guys want to see us do, just remember the important thing. At the moment, I'm poor. I'm just a poor man, and nobody loves me.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's how the song goes. I'm just a poor man from a poor family. Nobody loves me. Don't you know it? Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm just a poor boy. Nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. I can't sing English.
Remember, she doesn't know good music.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, her generation has never heard Bohemian Rhapsody without knowing Wayne's World too.
Wayne's World's awesome.
Come on, that's the same generation that wants to cancel Eminem.
Listen, I don't even know if she knows what Wayne's World is.
Ooh, yeah.
Touche. But anyway.
Wayne's World!
Excellent! That and Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yes.
I won't lie, the newer Bill and Ted wasn't half bad. It was not up to snuff, mind you. But it wasn't half bad.
Was it half-baked? Oh.
No, but I wanted them to make a sequel to Half Baked.
Oh, all right. Imagine.
Would that be full-baked?
I was thinking Overbaked.
Imagine if Bill and Ted met Jay and Silent Bob.
You're getting Hollywood good ideas. I like this.
Yes.
It's better than their current ideas. And I'm also going to say something here right now, folks. And this is just a serious tone for me to say real quick. Could y'all stop picking on people? Internet, please. I know I'm not going to get anything from you, but like, there's a game that came out recently. I'm not going to bring up the name of it. Actually, 2 games. So I'm not going to bring up the names of them. That didn't do well when they went up for sale. I understand this. But listen, when I turn on YouTube, I expect to see funny videos from certain entertainment viewers. Last thing I want is to open up mine to all these people talking about how bad these games are and how miserable these people are and how messed up these people are. Leave these people alone. They just want to feel special. In case you're wondering,
Wait, what?
Okay, so
I was gonna say, what games were they?
one of them is called Dustborn, which I played the demo of, and it was okay. It could have been better. It could have been way better. It was not written for me, but it was okay. And the other one's Concord, which I'll be honest with you, I've never heard of before. But apparently it's a game that you can now buy on Steam, and it's like a $30 game. It was supposed to be hyped out to be this big, amazing game, and it's just been bombed so heavily. And I get it, there are people out there who have their own opinions, and hey, if you have your own opinion, have it. But I would rather not have, 14 or 15 individuals, I'm not going to give out names, who I respect, just posting on these videos for the past 5 days. I understand that these games have had, one had 80 people on it at one time, one had 300 people on it at one time. But come on, guys, this is the summer too. This is a horrible time to sell games.
Can we also go, and if we're going to be in the video game business, stop re-releasing games that have been released, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Or how about not being on the 13th first Resident Evil?
13th Resident Evil, the 16th Final Fantasy. Oh my god, what are you guys going to be? The Land Before Time? Land Before Time 66. Littlefoot broke his hip.
Come on. Have they not heard about the movie that trolled all their viewers? The Never-Ending Story that had an end.
And in fact, it had 2 endings. There was Never-Ending Story 1, and then there was Never-Ending Story 2. You know what I thought would have been funny? If at the end of Never Ending Story, now, guys, this is going to hurt because I'm going to say something y'all aren't going to understand, but back when it came out on this format called VHS. Okay? And VHS, you had to rewind. But my idea is simple. You take the Never Ending Story, and you get to the end of it, and rather than having it attached to the one roll, you have it attached to the other roll. That way it just starts playing the video all over again.
It's a constant loop.
Yeah, then it truly is the Never Ending Story. Boom! Done!
But here's my question. How do you rewind it?
I don't know. I'm just giving an idea. You can do it with Hollywood nowadays. You can do it with a DVD and a CD nowadays.
Yeah. Here's something that the current generation will not understand. Mixtapes.
Oh, I had mixtapes.
Or standing by a radio waiting to press record for the song. Your favorite song that's supposed to be coming up. All right, when's it coming up? And you missed the first couple notes, and it's like, damn it, gotta re-record it.
My brother had. You ever watch the original Home Alone? The recorder that he had, the gray box recorder with the little stick. My brother had that, and we would sit there at the radio and suggest radio stations, and just sit there like this, just waiting. And it was starting to record. It was getting time. I don't know. And the commercial.
See, that's another thing they don't do anymore. Requesting songs on the radio.
Yep.
Well, I mean, with today's youth, would you really want them to?
Hey. Whatever happened to MTV and VH1? You don't see any fucking music on them anymore.
Right. You know, they're like
MTV. Hold on. MTV. What did it stand for? Music. Television.
What?
And VH1, I forget actually what that stood for, but
okay. Which, by the way, they no longer have. I saw
the only time VH1 has music is between 4 and 6 in the morning.
I watched MTV.
When no one's listening to it.
When no one's watching, yeah.
We signed up for this one video company that let us watch MTV along with other videos. And MTV came on, and I literally sat there for about, I'd have to say like 16 hours with it running in the background. And the closest thing we got to music was a commercial for the MTV Music Awards.
I mean, that's the only time you have music is when they're playing the songs on there for that.
Right.
Yeah.
By the way, I have to say, Slim Shady's newest song is pretty funny.
Which one?
Einstein or
Houdini?
Houdini, thank you. I love
the whole album's great. You should listen to it fully.
I love the whole album, but what I love about it is it's basically he's going back through all the old VHS parodies. And if you watch, there's a transition where he's going through all these different rooms, and it's just an empty room with all these spiders dripping down and stuff like that. Like, what is that? And I paused it, and in the background you could barely make out MTV. And he fights himself on the roof. I thought it was the funniest thing ever. Like, now I can't listen to the song without being on the video. I love it.
And yes, I know we're picking on the current generation, but let's face it, this is the generation that's going to take over when we get old and gray.
Boy, I hope I fucking kill myself before then.
They already think they're in control, trust me.
Listen, you put them in a room with an analog clock, a rotary telephone, and
a compass,
and a television that has no remote control, and you watch them freak out.
No, tell them to get out of the room. All you have to do is read the instructions. Put the instructions in cursive.
Yeah.
Or you really
don't even lock the door. Don't even lock the door. They can get out anytime they want.
I think he's been assaulted by one of those.
Kyle.
Kaiju.
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 He needs his batteries recharged.
Cody, get Kyle.
Cody.
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 Cody. Cody. Cody.
Get Kaiju. Kaiju.
I'm sorry. Somebody tried to. Good.
Cody said he loves
you. You have been assaulted. You have been assaulted by one of the future. Oh God, I have seen the future, and it does not work.
I have seen the future, and it is not right. No, and once again,
Yeah, you know what? The future is more black and white than the black and white TVs were.
Ooh.
I'll tell you this. You know how you can tell the ones who are from the generations behind us who we're not insulting? Because they don't know we're not. They know we're not. The ones that are doing it, the ones that understand us, they're laughing along right now with us. Those are the ones that are going to run this world, in my opinion. Those are the ones.
If you really want to see something funny,
oh no,
check out the Generation Z tries Everclear.
Is that the gentleman who says, "This is nothing"? It says it's like 190 proof. I got this, and he sips it, and he like almost falls over. He's like, "Ah!"
Yes.
Oh, that
yes. Wait, Jeff, did you see he did a part 2 to that?
He's done part 3 and 4.
I haven't seen part.
Oh,
3.
I didn't. I haven't seen part 3. I've seen part 2 where he does it with a chaser of water.
No.
Yeah.
He tries to do it with a chaser of water. Like, I was told that all I got to do is chase it with water, and so they're going, "Somebody lied to you. Somebody has lied to you, sir. Stop, please."
Somebody hates you. They lied.
You know, I want to go to him and be like, "This is how you truly do it." Because I already chugged a shot of Everclear. Did not puke.
The thing is, Everclear is not an alcohol that you're supposed to shoot. You're supposed to sip it.
Yes.
And even sipping it's just like trying to down, you know.
You gotta mix it with something if you don't have an iron stomach like mine. So
when I was in Germany in the service, we went out to this one bar, and my one friend goes, "Hey, I'm gonna get myself an Everclear. I'm just gonna drink the whole thing." He walks up to the bartender. He's speaking perfect German. I don't know German. I know it's very similar to Russian though, because I can make out some of the words. And the bartender started laughing at him. He's like, just yes, you know, and he's pointing at all the bottles and laughing at him. So he comes back. He goes, "You know what? He told me that I can either take a pure shot of it or they can mix it with something." I go, "Well, have them mix it." And I'm watching the bartender. I go, "Could you mix me up some Everclear?" And I tried as best I could, but he's like, "Russian?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Ah." And he starts speaking to me in Russian. I go, "Ah," so I could actually talk back to the guy. And he's telling me, like, "Your friend's insane. This stuff's like 190, 195 proof, and the stuff he wants is under the counter. I'm not allowed to show you, but the stuff we have under the counter is like insane. And he wants a shot of the strongest stuff, and I don't want to be there when he hits the ground." I go, "Well, could you just make me like, what would you suggest to me?" And he's like, "Okay, well, I could mix it with a couple of juices." I'm like, "Juices and alcohol?" He goes, No. Juices isn't juices. I'm like, you know what? Do it. I'll do it. He pours something underneath the counter, hands it to my buddy. And he hands me the drink. I could still taste the Everclear in the bottle. It was that strong. He poured like this. Yep. He poured like this much into the glass. The glass was like this tall. I could still taste the Everclear. Like, oh my god! My buddy goes, "Watch me hit this." He hit the floor. I don't know what they gave him. But he was like,
I was at a bar. I was at a bar with a friend of mine who decided he wanted to take a shot of Everclear. The bartender gave him a piece of paper and said, "Before I give you this, sign this." It was a whole harmless agreement that the bar had that anyone who drank a shot of Everclear and got injured could not sue the bar.
Now don't get me wrong. Oh, sorry, keep going.
He took the shot while he was standing. His knees locked up and went down like a tree after K-Man cut it in 7 days to die.
What I'm trying to say is, like, okay, so I am not the biggest drinker, okay? Actually, I haven't drank since 2003. But I will tell you this one. Everclear is pretty strong. Now, I know there's stronger stuff out there. If you guys want to send me lists of the strongest stuff you've ever taken, please shoot a message to us. I'd love to hear your tales of how you said you were there and you probably ended up falling over and peeing yourself or something like that. I understand.
No, plenty of witnesses to mine after Kyle's done.
Listen. I don't care how much of an alcoholic you are. I don't care how much alcohol you can take. As long as you're happy about it. If you can say, I drank this and I was still happy-go-lucky and everything like that, and I wasn't drinking because I was depressed, hey, you go for it. I think there's too many people that take it as a way to try to escape reality. Let me tell you folks this. If you have to sit there and chug beer all day to get yourself out of reality, you have not tried pot. You should try pot. You should try pot. Right now, try it. I'm not saying you should try it like everyone who's watching this right now. No, I'm not saying that. What I am trying to say is, like, if you're an alcoholic and you're just doing it to get away from life, it's so much cheaper just to smoke the herb.
And it's less cost, or
less damaging too.
There's less damaging, less possibilities of you damaging somebody else while you're driving fucking drunk.
Right.
Now I will say this: if you go out to a bar and you are there and you're shit-faced and decide to drive home, no. I've lost too many friends that way.
Unless you have one of those self-driving cars. Those are awesome. They had this one, I can't remember where it was. I believe it was in Britain, where it actually has a detector in it. And if it detects your blood alcohol is too high, it will automatically take you home. It will lock you in the car and it will drive you home, then it will unlock the car so you can get out. I'm like, that is brilliant. I will take 12 of those cars. As long as they're going to be like 6 cents a piece, because that's really all the money I have at the moment. So, I have a bunch of name.
But yes, one time at a bar.
I think I know where the story's going.
Now, a bunch of my buddies had people meet us there, and they're all like, they're like, what's the strongest stuff that anyone's got here? I said, it's Everclear. And I fair warned people, you don't want to do it. Start off with like 99 apples or something like that. If you've been a whiskey drinker, go to that, because it's a little stronger, not much. But a bit stronger because whiskey is like 80, 85 proof, I think, normally as its max.
I've seen some whiskeys, but yeah.
99 apples is, 99 proof.
Right.
I said, if you really want to get a little bit more daring than that, go to 151. Back when you could actually get into bars. Well, that's my main drink.
If I remember correctly, Fireball's like 130, 135, something like that.
No.
No?
It's 80. It's like 85.
Okay. That was good stuff back in the day, back when I drank. But keep going. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just curious.
And they're like, well, why are you saying don't drink the best, the highest proof stuff? Like, you see that floor? You'll meet it rather quick. They're like, well, have you ever tried it? I said, yeah, I can drink a shot straight and not hit the ground. How much you want to bet me you hit the ground and I don't? So, everyone that was around decided to take the challenge. I said, okay, since we have this many dumbasses, I'm also making money off of this. Everyone throw $100 on the table. If I don't hit the ground, I win it all.
Okay.
Yeah. So there was like 10 people there that decided to do the shot. So it was a cash pot of 1,100, including my 100, So everyone tossed their money on, kept underneath a full bottle, or the rest of the bottle of the Everclear that was not poured into the shot glasses. And I said, somebody count us down. We all did. We all took it at the same time. And I was the only man standing. Made $11,000 that day, or 1,100 that day.
I was going to say $11,000. How many people were at that bar? Jeez.
1,100.
Anyways, I think the strongest. I was not one of those heavy drinkers, but I was also like the worst kind of drunk. I was the just let me sit here and sip my beer drunk. When I had a lot of alcohol in me, I would just go and sit in a corner, and I would just be like, people said, "Oh, you look so dark and brooding over there. What were you thinking?" I was like, "Did somebody bring me over some peanuts?" No, it wasn't even that good. It was like, I wonder if I should get some nachos. When Necro goes to the bar, he's getting drinks. When Juggernaut goes to the bar, he's making bets. When I'm going to the bar, I'm getting bar food, because bar food is by far the most delicious food you'll ever eat.
Hey, normally I get bar food at bar food. Or bar. At a bar, I'll get food as well.
Your dad, I'm not giving his name up, but your dad tricked me the one day. He made me drink, and then he told me I was acting really weird. I was acting like I was drunk, and he kept bringing up food after I was finishing it. So I like finished my nachos, and like he'd come and tap me on the shoulder. He'd slide another bowl of nachos, take the other one out, and I must have sat there for like an hour and a half, eating like the same stuff, figuring out where's it going, and why am I getting so full? So your dad's a wax one. I've also seen your dad drink things that I wouldn't drink. I swear to you, if you gave him Windex, he'd drink the whole thing. It wouldn't bother him at all.
Probably.
I had just finished the wrestling show. It was me and 7 other wrestlers. We went to the bar that was close by where we were, and they said to the bartender, "Hey, what's the best thing that you have to drink?" And I said, "Guys, have you tried their cement mixer?" The bartender looked at me and said, "Oh, no." I'm like, "Yeah, have you tried the bar's cement mixer? It's delicious. It's to die for." And I said, "Okay, we'll each have a cement mixer." After they got their shots, I left, because I did not want what was about to happen to them.
Okay.
Found out from the bartender that they each tried their cement mixer, and they were ready to kill me after they tried.
So what does a cement mixer?
You don't know what a cement mixer is?
No.
It's a shot of Bailey's Irish Cream with lime juice in it. You know what that does to the Baileys, don't you?
Doesn't it make it like sour?
It curdles it.
Yeah, that's what I meant, like that.
Yeah. They tried the cement mixer and they wanted to kill me afterwards.
Oh, that's funny stuff. A lot of the drinks I've enjoyed are drinks I cannot pronounce, so I can't tell you what they were. I can tell you that they were from many bottles that were colors that should not have been mixed together. But by far was our favorite thing to do on base, which is on Mondays, we always had boom exams where people would come into the barracks and make sure there was nothing that wasn't supposed to be in there, including things like beer. So Sunday night, we'd all come together to a beer barrel. We just had this big clean barrel that we kept around, and we would just dump all of our alcohol in there and just mix it around. Everyone take a swig of it before we dumped it out. Let me tell you, some of those colors would make you taste purple. Some of those flavors were just, what is wrong with me? And some of those flavors were, okay, who killed a cat and put it in the barrel? You shouldn't mix your alcohols, folks, and we were doing it on base.
There is one alcohol that I'd love to try, and that's Goldschlager.
Goldschlager's not
pretty good.
Now, do you want the Goldschlager with the actual gold leaves in it, or do you just want straight Goldschlager?
Straight Goldschlager.
Go with that. Don't go with the gold leaves. It's like they taste roughly the same, but there's a strange aftertaste.
Yeah.
Strange metallic taste with the one.
No, it's actually not a metallic taste. It's like almost like a clay. Like you ever? I've done this. Have you ever licked Play-Doh before? It's like that.
Yeah.
And yes, I was one of those kids who was eating Play-Doh when I was younger. I was also the kid who heard this every day. Get the hell out of this house and come back before the lights are on, or I'm going to whoop your arse.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
What?
I'm asking my little one what he's doing.
He's sleeping. He's awake.
No, that's Maxie.
Oh, okay. I thought
Everett's not in my room.
Well, that's
Where
fun.
is the vehicle? I'm going to find your brother quick.
I mean, I've heard of Jaeger's okay.
Jaeger's not bad.
Licorice taste.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. He's just laying at the top of the steps.
And the thing is, I'm not a big licorice fan.
Yeah, but you can mix Jaeger with a lot of things and make it really good. That's the advantage with Jaeger.
Mm-hmm.
Jaeger is more like a holder. You want to mix that with some chocolate. Oh, jeez. Jaeger with Cool Whip on top of it and some chocolate mixed in with it. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Now, to all of you who are watching, Jaeger is a type of alcohol, and it's very strong. So if you're one of those kids who wants to go make one of those videos where you're going to try and drink an extremely powerful and potent drink, please, we warned you. Okay? I do not need to hear that because we brought up the whole Everclear guy. We have like 48 videos now of people trying to drink Jaeger or trying to freaking pop entire shots of freaking Everclear. No, I do not need that. It will be funny to me. If you die because you drank too much and died, it will still be funny to me. I do not care. I have a firm believement that there is this thing. It's called the Darwin Awards. I watch it every year. And it's the stupidest people on the planet who've died the dumbest ways. Please do not be on there. Do not. No, do not be on there.
Please do, so I can ridicule you.
Oh my God. Last year's winner was a gentleman. Sorry to bring this up. I'm not going to bring up all the details, but basically, he decided to wash his glass insertion device and then dry it in the dryer, and this caused it to become very brittle. And when he stuck it up there, the heat caused that it was still very hot, so and he freaked out, and it broke, and it shattered, and went all over his colon. It got into his bloodstream and basically shredded him from the inside out. Please don't do this kind of stuff, people. You mean more to me alive than you do dead. Trust me.
I mean, you have the two kids from Florida State University, of course, Florida.
Yeah, I know.
Who found a helium balloon, one of the big dirigibles.
Yeah.
Went into where the balloon was because they were stoned, went into it and started breathing in the helium, and they were laughing because of the high-pitched voices, because of their voices being so high-pitched, but forgot that because you have helium in your lungs, not oxygen, you're going to suffocate.
Yeah, I saw that one too. We even had a show for a while called 1,000 Ways to Die.
Yep.
So
I don't know if you guys saw, but recently girls have started, asking questions that they decided to stick a cactus up their vagina. I think they might have won the Darwin Awards this year.
Are they still alive? They can't win the award.
I don't know, but I've seen multiple videos of it, and I'm like, well, if they survive, I'm sure it's not going to be a fun experience. And if they don't, well, thank God, because that's somebody stupid off this world.
Necro, what kind of kinks are you into, man?
I find these on Facebook Reels.
He doesn't. Remember, Kaiju, he does not have safe search on.
These are on Facebook Reels.
No, that's not good. That's not good at all. People should really think before they act.
I mean, you had the Darwin Award nominee where the guy lit a bomb on the 4th of July. It went up, came down, and exploded, landed in the guy's shorts, and then exploded.
Oh. Here's your design. I'm not gonna say it. I have heard that there are stupid people out there, but I try to believe that there are not that many stupid people out there. But you know what? They're there. They'll surprise.
Did you know that in Florida it is illegal to marry an alligator?
The problem with that statement is, in order for that to be a law, it had to have happened.
Yes, someone actually has tried and successfully married an alligator.
Oh my goodness.
So I had to check what my dog was chewing on because it sounded like a bottle.
And just staring because Trisha, you know it's true. Take a look at some of the laws in Florida. It is illegal in Florida to marry an alligator.
Well, I do know that it is illegal to tie your alligator to a fire hydrant.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
it is illegal to tie your giraffe to a light post too.
Did you know that it's illegal in? I'm not even joking. It's illegal in only 39 states to drive with your window blind up in your car. In only 39 states. That means there's 11 states out there that are like, yeah, sure, go ahead and drive with your window blind up.
Well, could this go wrong?
Could this go wrong? Let's. I think those are states that want to fast track getting the stupid people out of the way. You know. Like, have you heard the story? Huh? I don't know. Your mom's on their way. She gets to see where Marcus is now. And when she sees where he is, she's not going to be happy with him. Hang on a second. Speaking of the wife, that was her sending me a message real quick. Okay. Have you guys seen that video of that moron? And I have to say he's a moron, because there is no way in highly hell anyone would think this was real. But he was driving down the highway and really had to go to the bathroom. He was driving a trailer. So he put his trailer into cruise control, got away from the vehicle to go take a dump. Would anyone care to guess what happened next?
Well, if you put a vehicle in cruise control, it goes at the same speed.
Right.
It does not stop, and it does not turn.
Yeah. Yeah. He tried to sue the company that made the vehicle. Because nowhere in their book did it say you can't do any of that. In which case, the judge said, don't you think that would be common sense and you wouldn't be that stupid? He turned and looked at the judge and goes, obviously, sir, you don't know how stupid I am. In court, to a judge, obviously, Your Honor, you don't realize how stupid I am. That is an excuse. That gets you out of it right there. I don't care who you are. If you look at the judge boldface, a public official who can lock you away for your entire life and go, you obviously do not realize how stupid I am. And he said it with a serious look on his face, like, you have to realize how stupid I really am. I am the reason why my wife doesn't let me get too far. I ran away from her. I popped my collar off and ran and got into the trailer and drove off with it. You know, that's what I was expecting. I was expecting he was a mental patient. Nope. Just some stupid guy. By the way, in case you're wondering, he was horribly injured. And he was lurk bait twitch fishing. The heck is that?
What the fuck is Michelle playing?
I do not know.
It's that fishing thing on her Twitch stream.
Oh! Is that going to pop up every time she does it?
Yep. And by the way, what I'm posting in the side chat made news May 19th, 2023.
Oh, no. Oh, dear Lord. What is this? What fresh hell is this? Okay. That's as far as I have to read it. Y'all can pause if you want to see the ending results of that video. I've seen all I need to see. I read the first third of it. I'm done. Listen.
Yeah.
If you enjoy interracial, you enjoy interracial. If you enjoy having your balls crushed, you enjoy having your balls crushed. If you enjoy dressing up like a furry and being another person dressed up like a furry, go for it. When you try to stick it into a live alligator, you know what's going to happen to you. And if you don't worry. Mother Nature's making sure you don't spread that seed. Alligators have quite the big, massive bite force. And when they clamp on, they don't generally let go. In fact, they start to twist.
Not to crush a turtle shell.
Or other parts of your body, which should be nowhere near an alligator's mouth. I found Captain Winky. Yeah.
Nothing with that math?
Well, it doesn't matter. Marcus, are you where you're supposed to be? What do you think? Yes or no?
Hey, can I answer the question?
So what we did is we placed him in the doorway so he couldn't hurt himself, okay? We placed a blindfold on him because we've noticed that when we put the blindfold on him, he doesn't do this all day. Now we're not doing it to be mean to him or anything. We're just doing it because he has to start school soon, and he seems to be very. His attitude has changed recently. We're trying to fix that, but he is now very far away from where he started off at. In fact, I don't even think he knows where he is. Anyway, moving on to a different subject. We have Spooktober coming up. And while we do have some games, some of those games will be unplayable, or certain people won't be able to play them because of this, that, and the third. We'll try to figure something out, but I can tell you that right now, 7 Days to Die and Project Zomboid are definitely games on the list. And hopefully, Project Zomboid can get its update 42 by then, since it's only been promising it since February.
I don't think it will.
I'm just saying, I've given it the benefit of the doubt over and over again. I want to be able to farm animals, okay? I want chickens, and I want cows, and I want, what are other farm animals? Hippos, pygmy lions, those kind of things. I'm just kidding, I do know. One of the biggest things they promised was they promised your ability to mine and dig holes. Juggernaut. They have promised new weapons and stealth killing mechanics. Necro. They have promised
stealth. Wait a minute, stealth?
Well, you know him.
Believe it or not, in that game, I do crouch around and I do not fire guns off.
According to what I saw in the video, it's like there was like a zombie around the corner, and it gave him the option to hit a button, and like he grabbed the zombie and then threw it around the corner on the ground and stabbed it in the throat real quick, so it couldn't make any noise. Like, I'm like, that's perfect. That's perfect right there.
True. Necro, true, because you've never gone and made the comment that running for cowards then set off an alarm in a house and start running the opposite direction.
Fleeing is for
CG.
Fleeing is for cowards. Help me! I'm being chased. Everyone, stop what you're doing and come save me.
Or at least you never made the comment, "Hey, let's put seeds in a shotgun, fire it at the ground, and that
will be our food."
The sad part is, I watched a video on YouTube about somebody who suggested that, and the guy literally loaded his shotgun. He had a special loader, so he loaded it up with seeds. I think they were corn seeds, something like that. The hardest seeds he could find. Mm-hmm. And he sat there and he fired them into the ground, and well, from what he could find, they were just destroyed. The gunpowder was too much for them, and they were just dust. They were just everywhere. He's like, you would have better luck turning and firing at the zombie with this weapon. This is basically throwing pocket sand at a zombie, going pocket sand. What else? They were talking about adding, I think blacksmithing was it, and they were going to make it so you could make hybrid vehicles.
Ooh.
Just like in Saints Row the other day, where you got that one kit that turned your vehicle into the off-road kit.
Yeah.
Like you can get like a Ferrari, or whatever they call it in the game. I can't remember what they call the Ferraris in the game. And then you could get like a big 4x4, and you could take off those parts and attach them to the Ferrari, and it'll still work.
So kind of like my mutant car in Saints Row, where I have a tow hitch, a nitrous on a sports or luxury sports car.
Don't forget the harpoon launcher. Don't forget the harpoon launcher. You got the harpoon launcher as well.
That's the launch. That's the tow hookup. Yeah.
And they were talking about there were going to be like some real animals out in the woods that you could literally go and hunt. I'm just sitting there going, these sound like brilliant ideas, because one of my favorite things to do when I pop open a Project Zomboid game is I usually like to just walk out into the woods and build a little base out there. And the idea that I could be out there and a freaking like a deer could walk by or something, and I could just like, boom, got it. All right, cool. Now I got dinner. They're also thinking of adding boats to the game. Like, you don't have to like download a mod. They're going to actually add boats to the game, which I thought was a pretty cool idea.
Interesting.
I think it is. I like the fact that Project Zomboid keeps evolving. That's what I like about the game. 7 Days to Die used to be like that, but now it's 7 Days to Die, or you can play one of the better prequels of it.
Please do not tell Deathgasm about this game.
About what?
That I'm going to post in the side chat.
Then you better delete it afterwards, buddy. You better delete it afterwards. Oh yeah, I saw that. That's yeah. That's about as fun as it looks, I'm guessing. Now he's not even facing the right direction. He's got himself all turned around now. It's kind of funny.
Intrigued about this game.
Oh no! Did you hear that?
Yeah.
You've made him intrigued.
I have that on my wish list.
Now, one of the games that we were talking about for the Spooktober was now once again, this will require somebody purchasing the game for themselves. And it might not work, but we were thinking about going back into Dead by Daylight. Custom maps only.
So, all right. So with the whole beta test, like you were saying,
yes.
If I were to just purchase the base game itself,
yes,
and go into the public beta,
yes,
everything would be unlocked if we were to do this.
In custom mode, yes.
All right.
Now, if you go back to the regular game, however, you don't
right.
have all that.
I'm just asking.
Right. And you know what? We don't even have to go into the public beta if we don't want to. We can still have fun in that game. My goodness, the number of times we have played Basement Roulette. Come on, be honest. Neko is...
You got Skynetty. You're Skynetty.
So are you. Neko? Shut up.
You're really Skynetty.
You guys are both Skynetty on my side, too. What the heck? Hang on a second.
Am I coming through loud for you?
What?
You're Skynetty. I'm Skynetty.
Oh, sorry. Holy fuck. What's going on with Discord?
Just give it a second.
Packet loss.
I heard Jug. All right, we're gonna give it a second. We're gonna give it a second, see if it fixes itself. I'll bring this up to you real quick. Marcus is nowhere near where he started.
I mean, we might be coming better then.
When you left.
That's the same on your end. I can hear Kyle. His camera's frozen, but I can hear him.
Okay. So.
How about you, Jack?
He is.
No, it's red with me.
From where he was.
With me, but like I was hearing Kyle pretty loud and clear there.
Okay, guys, give me a second. I'm going to try something. Give me a second. Here we go. And refresh.
He's back.
Hello, Kyle.
Necro, are you there?
Kyle?
Necro?
I'm here.
Jug,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
I can hear
Do
you.
I sound all Skynetty?
Nope.
No.
Okay. Problem seems
And the connection seems to have gone better now.
Yep. Now, unfortunately, this also means that now my camera won't work because, you know, she's going to do this. Oh, wait, it did. Oh, it worked. Hi.
Hi. I'm on there.
Hi.
That's not Mama. That's
I'm
Sodexo.
Mama Bear.
This is Sodexo. See? Ow! Spousal abuse.
We are live streaming.
Can't erase it.
I'm just pointing out, Mama Bear.
Looks like it cares right now. I had a night from hell.
Well, now that your grandma doesn't seem to be doesn't be able to do very well either, but it's okay. There is plenty of Zal left for you.
Thank you.
In fact, I put it in the microwave. All you have to do is put it in for about a minute.
Why is he?
What's so funny?
Nothing.
What's so funny?
Nothing.
I will probably eat that whole thing too.
I took a little piece out of the one of the pies, and I just put the whole thing in the microwave.
Why?
Because I'm me. That's about it.
We
Okay.
have both supervisors there tonight.
Oh no.
And don't forget about Monday.
Don't forget about Monday?
Monday's a holiday.
Is Monday a holiday?
Mhm.
What holiday's
Labor
Monday?
Day.
Which you'll be working.
Labor or Memorial? One of those two.
Well, regardless, guys, I'm just gonna end the stream now. The reason
Okay.
for is that I gotta get used to waking up and going to sleep. So, we'll be stopping here for the moment, but we'll be picking up tomorrow. Tomorrow will be. Oh man.
Sunken Land.
Did we get Sunken Land up and working?
Last week.
Okay. Then Sunken
Well,
Land.
Kinda. I mean, kinda because yeah, Juggernaut still has the issue of getting kicked.
Well, we'll see what happens then. All right, folks. Well, apparently I've left. I think I've left. Have I left the server, or am I still here? Hang on a second. I believe, yeah, the RTS has disconnected us. So, folks, oh no, we're back. I think we're back. Hang on.
I think we're back. Okay. Yeah, everyone froze on my screen. I've been talking for the past minute and didn't even notice.
Okay. Well, you know what? Before this goes bad, I'm going to say thank you all for joining us and watching us. Thank you so much for being part of the channel. Even if you only stop by and watch every once in a while, if they're frozen again, there goes the RTS again. So we're gone again. But until next time, folks, I, of course, am Kaiju K. I'm Necro Nick, Juggernaut Jared, and we will see you all in the future. Peace out, everybody, and then cheers. Where did everyone go? The kitty is not approving of this. The kitty